Happy... Are you ready?
Hi Helen, happy birthday!
birthday!
So happy birthday to you.
Hi Helen!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Hels!
Happy birthday, Hels!
Happy birthday, Helen!
Happy birthday, Helen.
Happy birthday, Helen!
Happy birthday, Helen!
Happy birthday, Helen!
Happy birthday, Helen.
Happy birthday to you!
Happy 60th birthday, Hels.
Hi Helen, happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Hels!
Happy birthday, Helen.
Happy birthday. Happy 60th birthday, Helen.
Happy birthday to you!
Happy birthday, Helen. Love you.
I just want to wish you a very happy birthday.
And Bumpy wants to say a big happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Helen.
Happy 60th birthday, Helen.
I wish you a very happy birthday, especially this your 60th.
Happy birthday, Helen!
And he says happy birthday as well.
Happy birthday, dear Helen!
Hi Helen, happy birthday.
Very, very happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Helen!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Hels.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday!
Can't believe you're 60.
My favourite things about you, Hels. You're sharp. You've got sharp wit, sometimes. You've got a sharp mind all the time. And boy, you've got a sharp mouth. You're direct.
She's truthful in the best possible way, always kind, but you can certainly trust her opinion.
Intelligent, thoughtful, and above all, caring. She is kind, helpful, and a wonderfully supportive daughter-in-law.
3 words that I'd use to describe Hels would be curious, intelligent, and funny.
She's a very caring mother. She's a bit quirky, although she wouldn't like me saying that, probably.
She's loyal.
I think of you as being competent and humorous, so do go on laughing at my jokes.
Are very caring and kind.
She's thoughtful, she's caring, and she's sassy. And I'm sorry, Mum, I did steal your iPad for this video. She's extremely caring, she's very thoughtful, she's very, very intelligent.
You were so thoughtful, kind, and such a clever woman.
That you're caring, that you're thoughtful, and that you're determined. Possibly bordering on the stubborn.
One of the things I really love about Helen is when considering whether to go to a restaurant or see a film or choose something to buy, she carefully sums up the pros and the cons, does all the research, and I know when I ask Helen, I'll always get the best of an opinion.
She will literally spend hours going through everything and come up with an answer that's like the perfect answer. Great at making decisions, and she always will pick the best possible choice.
3 words that I'd use to describe Hels. Welcoming, because she's always been there to welcome her wretched and jet-lagged Australian relatives. Diplomatic, because I always remember her having a calming influence over a sometimes combative household. And energetic, because she definitely runs rings around me and has done so around the fields in Barnet.
She's very adventurous. She loves her hiking.
One of the things I really love about Helen is the great sense of achievement I get when I manage to winkle her out for a run. She's a good runner, although she is in denial about that. She's often slightly reluctant at the beginning, but then she lopes around like a very graceful racehorse.
Always wants to go on walks and runs.
Running is your form of exercise, but you run or rush everywhere. To the station, to the shops, to work, to buy food, to prepare meals, to prepare Friday night meal.
Thank you so much for always making us amazing Friday night dinners every single week.
I mean, it would be rude to make this video and not discuss the Friday night dinners, and especially the chicken soup. I mean, off the clock, Hels. One day you're going to tell me the recipe.
My fondest memories of Helen have always involved food, whether it's a Friday night dinner or an afternoon tea that you really didn't have room for.
She's so hospitable. She's always hosting Friday night dinners for absolutely everyone and making everyone feel so welcome.
She's a really good cook.
Helen is very good cook. She's so generous. She comes with a bag full of goodies. Always pleased to see her.
These are all charming characteristics of a lovely, charming person who's a great friend.
I've got so many memories of you as a child. You used to go to ballet lessons, play the piano, play the guitar, and you're also a very talented artist.
I'm going to act my first memory of my sister. It goes like this. Look what Mummy gave me. A chocolate. But I need to go to the toilet. But I'm scared I'll lose. Something will happen to my chocolate. Don't worry, little squirt. I'll look after it. Your big sister will look after it. Where's my chocolate? It's gone! Mummy! My sister was a daredevil. She would roller skate from the top of Park Chase all the way to the bottom because she had courage. My sister could climb to the very top of the apple tree where no one else would go to get the apple because she could do anything.
She was quite a naughty girl.
But lovely at the same time.
Yeah. She was always lovely, but she was always doing things she shouldn't.
Oh.
But then she has children, and they will also be so naughty so she can see. Oh, she grew up to a very lovely young lady.
I remember growing up with Helen like being brother and sister.
You were standing by the JSOC stand. Your hair was long. We're both 18 years old. A bit nervous. Didn't really know anything. And we've been friends ever since. You've been my friend for life.
My first memory of Helen is when Ian brought her to our house to introduce us to his new girlfriend. I think she was a bit nervous because one thing I can remember is several visits to the loo. But anyway, we liked her immediately.
Just after I'd had Charlie, Ian brought you round to see us.
And you were curious about a baby, and we were curious whether this was yet just another girlfriend that Ian was bringing along or whether this was someone special.
It was love at first sight, and it wasn't long before I fell in love too.
Well, obviously I came out of Hels, but that's not something that I remember. My favourite childhood memory of Hels is her collecting me from nursery and then us watching Sesame Street, sitting at our miniature tables and eating grilled cheese on toast. Whenever I was feeling blue, my mum used to always come and bring me hot Ribena and Marmite toast, and she stroked my hair and told me all the happy things in my life that I should think about until I fell asleep. My favourite memory is listening to me whilst I play the cello every day and giving me chocolate after 10 minutes of practice. That was the best time.
The times that I was living in Tutteridge and Hels was my English mother.
My favourite memories of our time together is when we're out walking, away from it all, enjoying the fresh air, battling with the elements and just finding our way through the countryside.
Hels and I have been on 2 holidays together, just the 2 of us. The first holiday was a walking holiday. So I was a bit of a whingy teenager at that time. I know you probably can't imagine it. So that probably wasn't the best one. But then we went on an amazing holiday to Iceland together, an adventure holiday. We got on really well and it was lovely to spend time just the 2 of us.
Thanks all the fishy dishy and for making us look ridiculous at your wedding.
We love the Camera Band.
My favourite memory of Hels is when I asked her and Ian whether I could marry Joe, and she displayed an uncharacteristic amount of affection and ran over and gave me a massive hug with tears in her eyes.
Because, Hels, you have a heart of gold.
Helenstern.
Helenstern.
Hip hip hooray!
Hip hooray!
been such a great friend, such a constant friend. I first met you 41.5 years ago on our first day at medical school. We've been part of each other's lives, and now it's really nice to be part of this celebration, you and your wonderful Stern gang.
I was 14 when you were born, so I've known you for quite a long time.
I've known you, I suppose, for nearly 60 years.
It's been a pleasure working with you over the last 28 years. I'm sad to see that it's all coming to an end.
She's been a fantastic friend for the last 40 odd years.
It's been really lovely working with you for the last 12 years, and I'm going to miss you, and I'm sorry you're going, but I completely understand. And in fact, can I come with you?
You've been part of my life for all my life, pretty much, except the first 5 3/4 years. And I'm thrilled to see you and my brother both reaching the grand old age of 60. Welcome to the club.
You were one of my first friends, and it's wonderful to think that 60 years on, we're still close friends.
I cannot believe that it's been 27 years since we first met. You still look as fabulous now as you did the first day I met you. Keep it up, girl.
We first met almost 36 years ago, and we've spent pretty much every day together since then.
Although we maybe don't tell you enough, we all really appreciate everything you do for us.
You care about all of us. You might complain a little bit along the way. You might point out all the terrible things that are going to happen. But you are beautiful from the outside, but most importantly inside. And I love you for that.
We love you, Helen. Have a lovely day.
Yes, we love you, we love you.
And I wish I was there.
Lots of love always.
Love you.
Bye. From Dad with love.
I love you.
We love you. You're a great sister-in-law.
Love you so much.
Some love again from all of us.
Love you lots.
Lots of love.
With love, Patrick.
Mum, I think overall this video shows that you have had an amazing 60 years. You have been an amazing doctor. You have so many friends who love you. Your family appreciate you and care for you so much and wish you the best retirement possible. We just wanted to say happy 60th birthday. We love you so much and bring on the next 60 years.
That was very cute.
To buy presents, to see your friends, to see Yosh, to get things for the girls, to get things for Ian, to get things for everyone.
Was your first memory.
Birthday, dear Helen.
Now, my favourite thing about you, obviously I can't mention one of them.
Also ich habe keine Ahnung, wer diese Helen sein soll.
She's a really keen twitcher. So it can be a bit alarming if you don't know that and you're walking along the path with her and she darts off without any explanation. It's because she's heard the call of a bird.
She's always running to get her binoculars and look at the latest birds that are outside on our trees.
Happy birthday to